Covering this pandemic, we do share a lot of numbers, but as you know, it's really about people. People like Don Adair, who died from COVID-19 on Sunday night, whose family couldn't be there at his side. Don Adair was a dad who played board games, enjoyed family vacations, and wasn't afraid to wear a bow on his head on Christmas morning. Don Adair, a prominent lawyer in our town, was 76 when he died on Sunday night at Highland Hospital. No visitors allowed because of the pandemic.
To not be there with your loved one when they're suffering, and to hear how my dad was suffering, and to not be there, and to not be able to hold his hand. And, it's hard. But I am really grateful that we were able to be on the phone with him. The nurses assured me that he could hear us, that it was close to his ear, and that gives me a lot of peace.
Abby Adair Reinhardt is one of Don Adair's 4 children, and she chronicled her dad's final days on Facebook to underscore why preventing the spread of the virus is so important.
I just had flowers delivered, and the man who called me after ringing my doorbell a couple times, when I said I can't open the door because of coronavirus, he said, yeah. And I felt so angry hearing that. This is not a big deal. This is ridiculous. And I told him, my dad just died of COVID-19. This is real. This is serious.
And just days before Don's death, Abby lost her maternal grandfather to heart disease.
And standing at both of these burials, looking at my mom, and we're both crying for my grandfather and then my dad, and we cannot hug. And that is hard. That is hard. But I keep telling myself COVID-19 is a lot harder. So this is what we need to do.
Abby Adair Reinhardt ended her Facebook post with this: "Dear God, thank you for welcoming my dad. He is such a good soul." Abby told me that she prefers the term physical distancing to social distancing. She says we need to find ways to be socially close, to connect in new ways until this crisis passes.